It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cards and the Dolphins. Coming up next.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Throwing now is Murray. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since the Friday Night Light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. To throw, it's Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals! DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And able to get this out to the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. Ryan Tannehill will be orchestrating the offense, the top 10 pick back in 2012.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You look at this Arizona defense.
Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL. This is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
from 21 yards away.
And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Prater for the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. He's across midfield and finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Tannehill. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Open net is Waddle, complete.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Let's go.
Again, Tannehill. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He juked him, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
They'll run, Achane.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Achane once more.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Devon Achane, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Murray a give. This is Connor.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
He was brought down by Anthony Walker. It's a gain of 3. And the Cardinals 1st down.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth 1st quarter of play.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
You talk about this Miami defense.
It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give running right is counter. There's a nice move. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Right back to Connor here on 1st. Oh, what a move. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
2nd and a couple.
Murray going to throw. A good throw here, finding Pascal. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Connor. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Prater's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the build.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, a run with Conner. And he's got run. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
James Conner.
65 yards.
And the Cards are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point good by Prater. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill.
Another catch there for Waddle.
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
2nd down and 8.
Now Tannehill. That's going to be caught by Waddle. That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it with Achane. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mostert will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. James Conner and the Cardinal offense ready to get back to work. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. A short one here, caught by McBride. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Murray now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Now Murray. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now it's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Flushed out right. And going deep for Hill. And this one is incomplete. So I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Tannehill now to throw. Being chased out left. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. Back to throw, Tannehill. It's Hill, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Tannehill.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner ready for this next possession.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. To Conner on the check down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Conner running right, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Again, it's Conner. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Murray now.
That is caught.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
On play action, it's Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 16. Shotgun now from Murray. Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff coming left, Conner. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now is Murray. And that is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up the screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and the defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
In motion, Hill. Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Tight right. Go.
Here's Tannehill. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is back now in Miami. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Here we go.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
Tackle made there by Budda Baker. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Tannehill.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a toss right side. Achane with it.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Shifts by him, and he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 1 yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And the spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The football going back over to Arizona now. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Able to get this one to McBride.
And just shutting him off there. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey McBride,
72 yards.
and the Cardinals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. This is 1st and 10. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here you go, here you go. Booty hut.
Here's Tannehill.
He's got it complete to Waddle.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Tannehill.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Sanders now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down by 7. Under 1:20 to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down.
Now Murray. He's got McBride.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Back to throw. Murray escaping the pressure right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, fancy running by Murray. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Over the middle, complete. That's Harrison. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. To throw is Murray. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the